Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Aigle Ss22 presentation here at the plantation in northern Paris. Plants are planting and growing. We have a beautiful view of Montmartre and the Sacré-Cœur, and we are going to learn a little bit more about the collection, starting with an interview with Sandrine, the CEO of Aigle. Let's go find her. Hi, Sandrine. How are you? Should we have a seat?
Sure.
Yeah? Oh, we got your coffee there. Perfect.
I'm a tea person.
Yeah. Oh, you're a tea person. That's good. That's even better. So can you tell me a little bit about what Aigle is presenting today? It's a new vision of sustainability and eco-fashion for the brand. How did it all come about?
Yeah, sure. First of all, the place where we are is embodying the vision, because as you see, we are inside, we are outside, we are in the city, but at the same time we are field outside. So that combination between opposites is at the core of what the brand was when it was born. Yeah. And that's what we have tried to do in this collection, a mix between city and the countryside, a mix between creativity and a very, very strong commitment towards sustainability.
I love it. And there's so much natural light in here. It's great. Yeah. Now, tell me about the new artistic directors, because this is a new collaboration for Aigle, and I want to know how it came about and why they're the perfect fit for you guys.
Yeah, it's the first time we have an artistic direction, and it's a bit like a couple in a way, you know. We had the same vision for life, so here we had the same vision for the collection. They were super inspired by the origin of the brand, the fact that it was a very ancient brand, and the fact that it has never been touched by an artistic direction. And I was inspired by their vision about the city. So we met and we decided to work together.
It was a good match.
It was a good match, I think.
Perfect. Well, I think we're going to go meet them now.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Sure, thank you so much
Nice
to
to
you.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye. They're just talking to some other people right now, so we're going to wait a second. Hi.
Hi.
Are you guys free for a chat?
Yes.
Yes? I'm going to bring my friends here. So, do you need a mic?
We have two.
You have two, you're going to share.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I've got two as well. So, you are the new artistic directors of Aigle. It's kind of a big deal. How did all of this come about?
We had a chat with Sandrine last year, and she explained us our vision, what she wanted to do with the brand, and for us, we felt ready. We knew with our own brand, we are nearly going to be 10 years, so we were looking for a new challenge.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, it's we know Aigle, we know it's past, so we thought, okay, let's take this challenge and let's bring it for a new chapter.
And it's a great fit with Etude, your own brand. Why is it? Are there similar values or?
Yes, I mean, absolutely. We share similar values. I think the idea of sincerity, of essentiality, I think these are things we will do for us, but more on a fashion, urban way, and for us, like to get closer with nature. Like these are things we have explored for ourselves, but to really go deeper, go back into all those notions that we know that we felt close, because that's where we grew up, also in the Alps, for example.
Oh, you grew up in the Alps?
Yes.
Not me.
Not José,
Not
but
you.
we did.
No,
with
in
Jérémie.
another countryside. But,
Oh, okay, but that's good. So you all
closer to the sea.
You all have an appreciation of the country.
Exactly.
This is very important, I think this is the point and where everything connects together, you know, because with Etude we develop an approach which is very close to urbanity and contemporary, taking inspiration from art, cities, travels, and but because where we grew up, as you say earlier, and we are very connection with that, you know.
Absolutely. Is that
And
where the explore theme comes
yeah, exactly,
from?
exactly. And we want to create this connection and this balance between nature and urban. You know, it's what the goal is for us. For the brand, is our vision.
And so the explore theme, but you've also got these like super practical and sustainable boots, which I'd like to know a little bit more about how they're made, because apparently it's like a really impressive process.
I'll let José talk about it.
The atelier boot it's called.
One of the first things that we've done when we have been to Aigle,
There it is.
I've been to go to the factory in France. It's close to Châtellerault, really in the countryside.
Yeah.
And we were really impressed by this factory. All they transformed this natural fabric, the natural rubber, the natural EVA, to the final boots by vulcanization of the things, and it's all it's made by person. It's all made by hand, and it has been really interesting to see. To analyze the boots, to see how it's made, and how it's the expression of a functional product. It's like a tool, like it's used by all the farmers. It have a really a function. It has been really interesting to go deeper in that, and make a shoes inspired by the function for more the urban people. So we. Simplify and we reduce the shape and all the detail to is pureness, and the only thing that we kept is this protection on the bottom, which express for us the protection and the waterproofness and all the boots have to express. But it has been made also with leather inside to keep really this.
That was gorgeous interior. It looks really comfortable.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a really practical, waterproof. You have all the technicity of a rubber boots, but in a really pureness and simplicity product.
And all black. There was no all black boots.
And cool enough to wear in Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
I would, definitely.
Hopefully.
Okay, and so what are some of the new steps towards creating a more sustainable egg that you guys have taken, aside from?
That's I think really interesting for us. It's to work for a brand who have those engagement in sustainability.
Yeah.
Because you can measure really the impact that you have in all the choices that we do on the collection. That's with all the team, production, development, and all designers we are working with. It's an everyday, every moment of all the choices that we do on the collection. For us on the fabric, on the treatments, on the
all of your choices.
You
all
can really
affected.
measure that, and that's something really important for us.
And the scale of Aigle, the fact that it's a large brand that's known by everyone, that is sold worldwide. I think that's for us to work for a brand like this. The impact was going to be stronger, because as soon as bigger brands do it, then other ones should follow. So that's how we felt engaged, and that's what also excited us as a challenge, to be part of that project.
Absolutely. Now, what I also found really interesting is how you've chosen to present this collection. So not only in this great space, but also through the makers. Can you, because we're going to meet one of the makers after this interview, can you just prep us, explain a little bit about the concept and why you chose to present the collection in this way?
Yes, that was really a strong choice for us, like to show the collection through them, because for us they represent the people that will wear Aigle tomorrow. They are creative, they work with their hands, they need clothing that are durable, and so for us we created this like community of people, and it's an ongoing project. There will be more to come after this event, and for us it was really interesting to portray them like in their everyday life, at home, outside, in the city. That's what life is about nowadays. Like it's what everybody in larger city do. They connect with their work, they connect with the outside. And for us, it felt like the best way, the most humble way and more sincere way to talk about the collection and what we've done and what we imagine Aigle, will be.
It's really cool. It really shows the pieces in action. Speaking of the pieces, I was wondering if we could have a look at some of our favorite pieces from the collection, and I wanted to start by asking you about this pattern that I'm wearing. It's so colorful. I was really drawn to it when I was first looking at the photos.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
You're perfect.
Thank you.
I mean, working on patterns, prints, graphic design are very close to our DNA through etude, so it's very something that we are comfortable with. And inviting artists and other people like to be involved in the collection is also the process that we are used to work. Yeah. And for example, this pattern is coming from a painting for a young artist, Parisian artist, and we like this idea of the colors, the abstraction of the countryside. For us, it was very this idea that it's almost a camouflage, but it's very colorful. So it's
like from above, countryside.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
I didn't think of that. Like from not an airplane, from a mountain.
Yeah, from a bird view.
From after a big hike.
Exactly.
That's cool. And I see that we have some more examples of the pattern here.
Yeah.
In this gorgeous skirt.
Yeah, it's always interesting, like to see, and even more on women, or a pattern can go through different pieces.
Yeah.
And for us, like we do really urban clothes for all the people who live in the cities, but all the patterns and colors and things come from the nature. That's
Love that.
The idea of a balance in between cities and nature.
And it feels like, it actually feels like all of the tones and colors here are you could find in nature.
Yeah, they could be like soft and natural palettes, but it could be also vibrant and strong. That's what we find in nature.
Do you want to see my other favorite piece? Not that you asked, but I'm going to show you. I'm really obsessed with these terracotta overalls.
But cool. And the thing important in the collection, because functionality, because also all the industry heritage of the brand, we're really close to workwear references. So those pieces are typically things, all those patch pockets, that kind of raw fabric, which express for us the functionality, the practice, all the makers, all the things that clothes designed to make things.
And I can definitely see myself wearing this in the city and styling it a certain way in Paris, and then also in the country styled a different way, and it would really work for both.
Exactly. Totally.
Great. Well, I hope the PRs are listening. Cool. Any other pieces that are real favorites for you? Or?
I think it's interesting to see what Louis is wearing, because this is our reinterpretation of a raincoat for men. Yeah. So coming from the archive, because this kind of cape and raincoat was existing in the brand, we made a new version in Gore-Tex.
I love it.
And so it's really like it, because it's very
you have also
elegant and technique city.
Can we see the hat as well? Le chapeau? Oh, wow. He's got a matching hat.
The color is nice.
Oh là là, j'adore.
Yeah, it's really interesting because here for us it's expressed in a way that's the classic legacy of the brand. Like it's a raincoat. You have like all details from those kind of pieces, like large flap pockets, the flap on the back. You can tidy it up on the belts.
Adjustable, belt.
Exactly.
That's really
but
important.
it's made with a technical fabric, and all the assembly is glued, everything. So it's really a contemporary piece, like in between, like the heritage of the past and to be worn today.
It's super important. It does definitely call back that classic kind of British raincoat, that cut, which I love. But it feels really technical. Gore-Tex. I mean,
you have the same kind of piece Also for women.
Love
like
that.
This one expressed the same thing. Not the same fabric. That's a Gore-Tex fabrics. So really technical, really made to be worn for bad weather, but with all the details and the code of a classic trench coat.
I mean, that is so classic, and you
Yeah.
don't see that on a lot of trenches. On va montrer. You don't see that on a lot of trenches anymore, actually, and I think it's so nice, such a nice detail. Oh, wow.
So yeah, these are probably our favorite pieces. All the revisit of those iconic raincoats.
Very cool.
That's how we wanted to start
Yeah,
in Aigle, like by revisiting those pieces.
it's a good place to start. Who doesn't want an iconic raincoat?
Exactly.
Everyone
Absolutely.
needs one as well,
Yes.
especially in this climate. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And
Merci.
we'll see you around. We're going to move on to the makers.
Great.
You guys, you following me? Yeah? À tout de suite.
À tout de suite.
Hi, how are you? So, Massami.
Yes.
Massami Charlotte.
Yes.
Do you prefer to be called Massami or Massami Charlotte?
I like both.
You like both. They're both lovely names. Oh, there's your mic. There's all my stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do? You're a floriculturist. I have to admit, I didn't know what that meant. Can you explain a little bit?
Yes, I'm a flower grower actually. So it's very simple. It's like in children's book.
Yeah.
I grow flowers, I cut them, I make bouquets, and then I sell them at my farm. So it's very simple, but actually it's a bit more complicated than it sounds.
Okay, and you are one of the makers.
Yes.
Can you explain what that means to you and how the values of egg line up with your values as a floriculturist and what it entails? And also maybe a little bit about this little video here.
Well, being a maker, I think it's in the word itself. It's making stuff. I think this is what really links us, like Aigle and me and all the other people who took part in this campaign. We're making things, and I think today it has a great value because everything, what I admire very much at Aigle is that they make the boots by hand.
Yes, they do.
And I do everything by hand.
Yeah. Oh, you've got a little bobo.
And that I think this commitment that we have with our own bodies, with hands, with really like making stuff that has today a very, very strong value because everything is machine made, everything is, sometimes not even monitored by someone. Yeah. So I think being present and using your own body to make things today, it's really something.
It really means something, I agree.
And also at my farm, it's not just a farm. For me, it's the place where I've been working for the past 5 years, like every single day almost. So when you do something like that, like your whole body is involved in just being there, growing the flowers, holding stuff, yanking things out, and it's very physical. And that's also probably what links us with Aigle is that all the clothing here is made to be physical and to work outside or just be outside, and for me that's just essential. My farm is called plein air.
Yes.
So everything happens outdoors all the time for me.
Plein air meaning outdoors, direct translation. And so you've got the perfect outdoor kit to wear there.
And boots.
And this is a video of you in plein air, I would assume.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. Okay, well, thank you so much
for
talking to us. Guys, we're about to wrap up this live, but before we do, I just wanted to make clear that the new collection is 43% eco-responsible, sustainable. I also wanted to tell you that this new capsule by the new artistic directors who you've just met, is going to be available from the 8th of November online. So you don't have to wait till next spring to go get your piece, and it's really cute. Thank you for joining us.